You are now listening to the Black Bougie Babes featuring Kevin B. How y'all doing?
Good.
Doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm here, honey. It's Sunday, 7:30, 8:39. But we are here. We are having a time. Hey, Big Mo, he on here early. Listen, we are having a time in life right now. We actually been discussed having this topic of beef before all this other beef showed up with us and the other nations, etc., etc. So we're about to jump into it. So we have Be the Rich Uncle.
What up, y'all?
We have Kodak Kev.
Hello. Cheers.
Cheers. And he's fresh off the train or the plane.
Car. I roll back in the car.
Oh, okay. Wasn't that mine? Fresh off the road. All right. And we got Miss J giving us some vibes tonight. I love this. Yeah.
Okay. In the stable. Hey.
I know.
This got to do with my beef. I'm gonna tell y'all my beef at the end.
Oh,
it's about the cattle.
Her beef early,
right?
She need to tell us her beef early because we need to know. So we were discussing titles and what we were going to address. And if you would ever like to be a guest on the show, come on with it. Because I think people are getting shy. Like I'm talking to people about being a guest on the show, and they get shy. Right when I say, okay, yes, we're gonna do it.
I had a friend, and she got a good story about a roommate situation, and she will not come on. I'm sick of asking, and I ain't asking no more.
Listen, shout out. Listen, can I talk my talk for a little bit? Shout out to my friend Christina. She has a story, and I've been talking about it for 2 years, and she will not come on to do it. She won't even let me talk about it.
Right.
See? It's about a guy that went crazy on her.
People are camera shy. Imagine when a roommate does go crazy.
But you could have told the story, and we would not had a clue who you were talking about. But now, we wouldn't have said no name.
We wouldn't have said no name.
But now we know.
We wouldn't have said no names. Well, we got this. But so if you got a story and you want to talk about it, come on. We here for it. But I think people keep getting shy. Kevin got a story I've been wanting to release, but he said he will not have anything to do with that.
Because it really isn't my story. It's somebody else close to me.
But still, I feel like it's so worthy.
Story. You know what I mean?
So worthy.
Listen, it's been many topics that Erica been kind of shy about that I've been kind of.
I allow us to push up against. One of them was against my will. Okay. And what's crazy is I'm still dealing with that person in a whole nother way now. I'm like, girl,
you regret it too. Like,
about you.
But I think she's seen the light, Brandon. She's seen the light. So
Goodness. And why people want beef? Can we talk about that? Why do people want beef? Are people bored?
Because they like Arby's.
It's easier to have conflict than to have conversation.
Oh my gosh.
Is it really?
Absolutely. It's easy to be mad. It's hard to love. Yeah.
I feel like some people just want to have a some people just want to have somebody to blame for something. So
I like that, Kevin. Yes.
Even though sometimes we need to take accountability and accept what we contributed to situations, because sometimes we impact some things that we blame other people for. So
say it again. Start over.
Kevin said it came from the heart.
I can't start over.
Kevin said just press. If you missed it, guys, just
press the button.
Just hit the rewind.
Because that was a good. Sometimes when you're trying to make a point, you got to say it twice.
Right. For the people in the back, Brandon.
Right.
Like, it was a thesis. It was from his heart. You know how stuff just comes from your heart, and you can't but you can always go to all the podcast platforms and check this out.
But let me ask you guys this. Is every altercation or every disagreement, or if you like, when is it a beef, right? Like a beef, and then is it just like I'm not gonna deal with you kind of situation, or is it like what makes it a beef? Does that make sense? Like what makes a beef a beef? Because you have people who don't like each other, but they may not go back and forth, and talk. You may have people who genuinely just don't get along and you may never hear about it. Is that beefing if you're quiet?
Is it personality types, or is it zodiacs, or because some people like I'm the type of person who will never have a beef with, if I'm upset about something to the point that it's really impacting me, then I just won't deal with you anymore. There's no beef. I just
you're gonna say moving on.
Yeah, moving on. Yeah.
Okay. So we got Courtney on Instagram. She said, "Hey girl, hey." She said, "We are too old for anything to disturb her peace to even become a beef."
Right. That's how I feel.
I can tell you what a beef is for me. Beef is when I don't even want to be around your funky ass. If I know you're gonna be there, I'm be like, change your plans. Like that's how I feel. Because I already know that when I come in the room and I see you, I could be on cloud 9. My energy is going to
just plummet.
I go from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde. It's just like, nah, this not gonna work. I can't be in the room because I have an issue, and either I'm gonna address it or I need to leave. Because I don't know how to walk the tightrope and be.
Right.
Like, I don't do that. I don't do that.
It sounds like the bougie crew. We don't know how to be in beefs. It seemed like it's just gonna handle the situation, or we just gonna leave the situation where it is. Right.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that we all know somebody who is always in a beef with somebody. So when I said personality types before, I feel like there are certain people who kind of thrive on beef, who always just have to have something. Or something, they always have to have an antagonist in their story. It always has to be somebody that they are up against. And I'm not sure. Sometimes it seems like they enjoy it, or like Brandon was saying before, you just want to be mad.
Because honestly, if we sit back and think about it, we probably can truly all have beefs with someone if we wanted to, right? If we were those type of people, you could just sit back and say, "Oh, that got on my nerves. Oh, that person." But when you are a person who doesn't sit in that messiness, you just kind of let those things just go. You just like, well, whatever. Like we said, moving on. We're not gonna sit in these beefs.
Protecting my peace.
Right.
Yeah.
But let me just say, look, Courtney said, let me come on over to Facebook because she said, I gotta get into this. She was on, shout out to Courtney. She was on Instagram doing her thing. But Maurice said it was easier to get others mad at you than to be truly happy for you. Maurice, baby, listen, that is the gospel. And if y'all hear some snoring, it's our girl Storm.
She is.
It's our girl Storm. Storm the pot.
Storm. It's Brandon's dog.
It's the dog. So if you hear some gurgling, it's her. Because I don't want y'all to think somebody. No, it's fine. A lot of us are dog parents.
Oh my goodness. It sounded like a little burp. I was like, somebody burped. Somebody did something.
Yeah, and I can't take the audio. I can't remove that from the audio because it'd be while we talking. So
I'm so sorry.
Somebody's stomach was toe up.
She said somebody's stomach.
Somebody's stomach. It ain't. But it's that bad. It's your stomach. Okay.
Okay.
But no, I just. The beefs that that I've been encountering, half the stuff I didn't even know what was going on. I don't know what's happening. I feel like there's been a genuine attack. According to my source, I have at least beef once a year, guaranteed. Unprovoked, didn't see it happening. Me just being me. I have issues ever since I've been 35 years old. It just started when I turned 35. I would have altercations with friends that did not make sense. Every year, and I'm not speaking it into existence. This has actually happened, and I hope it doesn't continue. But every year, I have at least one friend that I have discourse with.
But you know what?
But
in all fairness to you, Erica.
But Johnny's, may see some of it sometimes coming down the pike. Brandon, his eyebrows be. Kevin don't see beef because he be in another planet stratosphere. We gotta explain to him what's going on.
But listen, every time you have a
these
beef,
issues,
I'd be like, Erica, yeah, I'm picking up. Yeah.
Yeah, but in all fairness to you, Erica, because I saw Courtney said my circle's too small. Erica is a very popular, like Erica has a lot of people, a lot of friends, a
Socialite.
lot of different social here, social here. So I feel like when you add so many different layers, I think you probably would encounter those type of beefs. Probably. You know,
and
the more numbers, the more
I've been
personalities,
pruning.
the more, you're
I've
gonna
been
have going
The
pruning.
more
on.
opportunity for something to go wrong.
I've been
Mhm.
pruning. I've been pruning, and usually me and my family, we do everything big. I have had to talk to my family about let's minimize certain things, and even down to family events. Like we had one in December. That's causing a beef.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
With friends or family?
Friends. People felt like they should have been there.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. And I'm like, oh, well, okay, it's all right. You can talk to me. It's okay. And I'm one of those people where you can talk to me because I don't mind talking to you. Like if you think something is wrong, it's okay to call me and say, hey, Erica,
But
I
I'm
just
gonna
wanted
go
to
back
bring this up to you.
to what I said earlier. It's easier to beef than it is to have a conversation. It's easier to act like the elephant is gonna just sit in the room the whole time than to address the elephant in the room. So I don't know. And call me confrontational, but I will.
Right.
I'm
I'd rather
okay with a
talk it out.
confrontation.
To me, it
I'm okay
sits too
with it.
heavy
Yeah.
on my heart to
Mhm.
just be beefing with somebody and not have a conversation, even if, and even, sometimes you may feel like you didn't start it or whatever, you know, people who are important to you, you're going to have those type of conversations. You're going to give them a benefit of the doubt. And you're going to say, guess what? We need to clear this beef up. Let's make some chicken, baby.
And you're moving with love. And a lot of time, and thank you, Darth Corey on 85. I appreciate you. Like, if you're friends, if you're people who love one another, if like you don't want to live in discourse with them, you don't want to have issues with them. As of 2026, sometimes recently, I have just decided not to say anything about anything because I'm so used to having conflict resolution, talking to people. Like it is, and it's because I'm in a sorority world too. So I have to be comfortable with having conversations with people that are uncomfortable. It's the uncomfortable conversations and stuff like that. But when it comes to like my friends, I'm like, you should know me and I should know you. And if there is something that's not lining up, let's have a conversation. But I see there are people who are having conversations thinking that they telling something about me. Like they are going above and beyond to have discourse. And I just ain't got it in me this year to fight for it because I'm like, the people who really love me, they know how hard I will fight for them. But if I take a step back, I see that they're, instead of fighting for the friendship and talking to me, and the shit is dumb. Like the stuff that they have issues with is so elementary. I for some reason I don't have the fight in me right now to deal with their antics. I'm letting them spin out in real time.
I wanted to address what you said. You call it uncomfortable conversations. I always reframe it and call it courageous conversations because for me to actually sit here and have this conversation with you, it's taking me effort, it's taking me energy, and it is a level of uncomfort because you don't know once we have the conversation, you might go left or things might go right. So and then two is that we're in a place now in the world and society is that why are we so easy to have breakdowns in friendships or families or when reality is you should be leaning really close and hard on each other in this time.
I get that, Brandon, but I don't because my patience is I think at this age our patience is thin. Like either you get me or you don't at this point. Like if we beefing at 40, you know who I am. I might say things sometimes that might get on your nerves, and you might, it's all about people who your intentions. If you know me, you know me. you gonna get on my nerves sometimes. I'm gonna get on your nerve. We should be
Mhm.
able to go past that. And if we can't go past that, we got to constantly have conversations.
It's time to
That
walk
means
away.
we probably not meant to be.
Right, right.
So
I'm with Janice on that. I feel like at this point, I am realizing that sometimes people are not supposed to, sometimes your friendship is supposed to end. Sometimes it has an expiration date. And
Mm-hmm.
it's
Agree.
hard.
That's what I'm learning.
And I don't wish anybody no ill will, but sometimes, the friends that we had back in high school, I'm sure, other than maybe a few, are not the same friends that we have today. So
Right.
I
sometimes it
still
is
have high
okay.
school friends. It's but
He
before
said a
you get
few.
A few.
But Kevin, let me pose this to Kevin, because Kevin having altercation is strange space. But Kevin, have you ever made your friends' beef your beef?
I don't think so. You mean if I know the person too? If or does it matter?
I don't
Because
know. And we've
I've
all
had
been there.
situations where I am in a circle of people, and then or we're all mutual friends, and then two will start beefing, and I don't like to get involved in that because that's y'all beef. That ain't got nothing to do with me, and I don't want to get pulled in it. But if I don't know the person, all I have to go on is let's say you're beefing with somebody and I don't interact with this person. I don't, your states away, and you're beefing with this person. I feel like naturally I will start beefing with them because all I know is what you're telling me. Not to say that you would be lying, but I don't have the other person.
Kevin, you giving too much. All my beef is my friend's beef. Period. That's how I roll. Kevin, you
Now listen, my friend's beef is not my beef, but I do know
my friend's beef is my beef.
it's not mine. But I do watch out. I watch, wait, listen.
So it's so funny. Like, I'm just so mad that question.
Really? Is
so
that
close to home?
Is that the consensus for you?
It's
the only
close
people
to
that
home.
I do that with is fam. Like, if my siblings are beefing with somebody, I feel like even if they wrong, and me and my siblings are not even that close, but if they got beef with somebody, I automatically, because we are all representing the same last name, I feel like I am beefing with them too. Even if whether I know them or not, if my sister got a problem with you, I got a problem with you.
And I guess, Kevin, I'm like you because I only have a few set of friends. I probably count my friends on one hand. So, in that sense, when I look at it that way, they are like my siblings too. So, and that way, that's why I'm that way. Like, if you be, not to say I'm gonna go an extra mile to be mean to you or nothing, but at that point, whatever we had is like pause until I know, because that's my friend. So.
But I like the comment that was
posed
on the screen, because that's me. Stay out of the way, but I observe.
Yes.
I only laugh because the dynamics in this group is very different, and we have had discourse. Not that it's hit them; it bombs on me, but then it has to show up differently with the friends. Like, we had a big one years ago. Johnny's was like, "Boop boop, done. I'm with you, Erica. Let's rock." Kevin is sitting up here crying in the dark, like.
But that's hold on, Erica. But that's not what he said just now, is it?
No, I just didn't want the backlash. I just didn't understand. I just didn't understand why we couldn't all just
what
get
you
along.
Said ain't aligning with what you move like. But go ahead.
And it was such a mess. I ended up working on it in my own special way with these people. But Kevin was like, OMG, can everybody just get back on the same page? Versus Heffa, you are tripping. Why are you having this moment in life that's impacting all of us, but it's leveling on me? You know what I'm saying? I could not understand what was happening with this person. And like I said, 35 was the beginning of me seeing people for who they were. And I don't know if it's at 35, I was starting to do something that impacts people around me differently. But to Johnny's point, I do have a smaller circle of people that I am intimate in conversation with about what I feel and how I move. So I had to separate friends from colleagues, from associates, from these amounts, because I treated friends like family, but family friends were not treating me like family. They were just, you know.
And then I guess my loyalty lies with my friend. You get what I'm saying? Unless now, don't get me wrong, I'm not going blindside. Like if my friend wrong, we can have that conversation, you know. But if they right, I'm with them 100% every time. Like
if my friend wrong, well, I say if my sibling is wrong, if my family
take your time.
Wrong,
No, keep it on friends, Kevin. Now let's hear what Kevin got to say.
Well,
if
they're wrong,
I
feel like you got to be careful about how you move in public. Like I feel like I will still have allegiance to you, but once we're not in front of the people, and I'm gonna have to tell you now, bitch, you know you was wrong now. now you know you was strong and wrong, but I'm on your side. But no.
Kevin could not tell the other side what was happening.
You're still talking about that one situation.
Kevin was like this. I mean, and we, yo, let me tell you, but it's because Kevin can tell me about me, but he can't
tell nobody else about them. So that must what's it about you? What's the energy that you giving off?
Well, I feel like I feel like she no. We are like siblings because we spent a lot of time together in college, like damn near every day, every class. So in that regard, I feel like the walls fell down with friendship. So and yes, I can tell you now, bitch, you wrong. Now I'm not saying you was wrong
than anybody else, is what you saying. You close there.
I definitely in this particular situation, yes.
Kevin was like, you know what? This is how I feel about it. But when we get back in the front of the group, he was.
I can't stand a motherfucker like that.
I'm the one who's like this. I'm gonna just tell her the truth. I'm gonna just tell you what I think.
Because then I'll be like, because you said when we was on the phone, yeah. And I want you to stand 10 toes down. And I said it. Sure.
But Brandy, y'all are both conscious. Okay, y'all are both conscious. Y'all don't be laying people out on the planet.
Oh, no, but I don't lay you out, but you're gonna know where I stand.
The one person on here who don't give no damn is John.
You gonna know where I stand.
I'm just be honest. You was wrong for that. Okay, love you, but you was wrong. Boom, and you be like, it is, but everybody's different. And I think as women, we have way more conflict. Like y'all got conflict, but I feel like as women,
I don't think you have necessarily more. I just feel like
y'all handle it.
It's valid. Y'all handle it very differently. I feel like the conflict amongst men is completely different.
Y'all just ignore. So it's not that much. Like you just go, oh, whatever.
It's not that
like
we
certain
ignore.
Things don't even matter to you guys. Like it's
I don't think that we ignore. I feel like sometimes some of the conflict, the other conflicts that I've had with other men is all the conflicts that I've had with women versus conflict with men is very much less emotional than anything that I've had with women or anything that I've witnessed women in my circle having conflicts with each other. With men, if I'm offended by something, I can very easily be like, man, that was I didn't appreciate that. And there's no emotions in that statement. It's just
usually that's the end of it. It's not back and forth. Well, you said and you did and then this and then that. I said what I said and I'm done. Like I'm not going back and forth. Now, when I've had arguments with women, it turns into a ping pong match. Well, what about this time? What about that time? And I'm just like, okay. You're keeping score. So let me go back down the list of the shit that you done did. So now let you know that your shit stink too. So And so, Erica, so you say that I don't say what I say around people, but I do.
You are like landmine delicate about it. Like, oh, you know, Kevin's like that too. It's like more like, let me just.
Right, I mean, because I don't want it to escalate on something that I said.
And it's like,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, y'all are starting a war in these comments. But before I go down, because Lauren is eating us up in these comments, I just want you to know, shout out to Lauren. That's my brother right there. Back to Courtney's question. She said, how do you guys handle old college beef? Are y'all still beefing, or can you speak at homecoming?
Did y'all have beef in college? Did you have any beef in college?
Oh, I did have a beef. It wasn't even, again, this is my friend's beef, because like you already know, when my friend beef, I have a beef.
Yeah.
And it was like over some guy type of stuff. But those people I really never see. And if I did see them, I don't think I would even remember really. Like it's so long ago. So the answer to that question is I don't have beefs with people from college. I don't really remember those people.
That this even come up, because just today, I have a friend who's a friend with somebody that I really didn't care for in college. And I was like, oh, I need to have a conversation with them, because I don't know if they know that I don't really care for that person. I don't want to be around that person. So don't ever like put us in the same, and it is somebody from college. I'm good on you. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I just don't care for it. And it's no beef, but I just don't want to be in that environment anymore. To me, it takes me back to a place that I feel like I've moved on from. I don't want to rehash. I don't want to have a conversation. Like, we good.
You know what's funny is college. I didn't necessarily have beef. There were people. Lauren is eating us up in these comments, Johnny. Do you see this?
I see him. I'm reading.
Lauren, no, he knows.
He does.
But seriously, it was. Now let me just say this: I can't tell you who I had beef with in college. Like, there were people that did things, but you know what I did in college, and it was a standard practice of mine. But you know, I'm a good Christian woman, so I have backed out of it a lot. But I cussed a lot of people out, and it is not good. It like when I say cussed you out, I'm talking about hand on hip, ready to go towards the net. Like, people do not want to mess with me once I get in that mode. So when I was at A&T, I had a blissful time. You know, college engineering about killed us. But the people issues was minimal because I did not play games. Like, if you wanted to go there with me, that's cool, because we're going to start it and end it right then and there.
Right. But a lot of us don't operate in drama anyway. So I don't, I'm not surprised we don't have beefs. But I did want to ask a question going back to why we started this. What is worth starting a beef with someone? Like, is there a reason? Like, we talking about the 50 Cent T.I. You're talking about my wife. You're talking about my mama. Are we beefing? Are we beefing?
I don't know the situation with 50 Cent and T.I., but I will say, for entertainment purposes, all of 50 Cent's beefs are entertaining and hilarious to me. Like,
but do you not think they crossed the line somewhat?
Yes,
like
I don't think it's entertaining or hilarious.
He had with Tiny. I mean, she's a wife, she's a mother. Is she I think she's a grandmother too, is she not? And you beef and you start beef with this woman, you know.
Can you explain? I don't know anything about the Tiny.
I just don't think
can you tell me what it's about?
I don't think men should be ragging on women anyway. It's kind of
I agree, Brandon. I agree. 50 posted a picture of Tiny,
Courtney,
her backside, you know, and had a comment about it. And then her son, what's her name? King. Yes, he started going in because that's his mama.
Okay.
And then the other son, her stepson, went in. All of them started making the diss track. Then T.I. came, made a diss track, because you talk about his wife now. So that's to sum it up a little bit for you, Kevin.
It's just
and the people who don't know. But if you're on social media, you know about it.
I just hate that a 50-year-old man is ragging another 50-year-old artist too. It's like it's stupid. Like
it really is.
Yeah, and then like I hate to say it, 50 is not that relevant.
No, but he's trying to stay.
I think it all started because they were supposed to do a versus. And 50 Cent said no. And honestly, I don't think 50 Cent can handle a versus. If you want to be honest, I feel like T.I. would get up there
He did
and
good
bring
at the
it.
Super Bowl, but he was kind of winded. I mean, we gave him his
He
credit at the
was
Super
winded.
Bowl. Yes.
He's like,
For one, he shouldn't have been upside down.
That's
He
his
should have
only
been
move.
upside down 100 pounds heavier than he was when he first came out.
You gotta work with that. That's a lot of energy. But I think T.I. just had way more. He has way more hits. He's a little bit more well-rounded. It's almost like 50 had his time while T.I. had it's like 50 had a moment, but T.I. has time. Like he has time in the game. He has really. I don't see.
I feel like 50 can do. I feel like 50 can do a versus. It's just you need to put him.
I feel like he could do a versus, but I don't think his catalog would outmatch T.I.
Right. I agree with that. I would just say they just need to pair him with somebody.
Okay, what you think, Brandon? Since you think
he need to pair with somebody else.
No, I just feel like
Drew Sidora.
When we came out of high school,
Drew Sidora.
T.I. got more popular when we were in college. So maybe it's more you can remember his stuff more readily. But 50 Cent has a long catalog too.
Yeah, I used to listen to 50 Cent in high school, right? So I mean, I know he has the music, but if I'm comparing 50 to T.I., I don't think
50 Cent got 20 songs.
Drew Sidora.
Who said
I'm
Drew?
still like
who brought that up?
Did Ja Rule already do a versus? He already did a versus, right?
I think he did. Yes, he did.
Okay, because I would have put 50 with Ja Rule because they were like the same.
But they have horrible beats.
No, Ja Rule now. That's a little disrespectful now to 50 because Ja Rule, he does not have as many songs as
Ja
50
Rule has
well, I'm not okay. Listen, Johnny, I'm not trying to disrespect Ja Rule. I'm just saying they're the same type of like they have that sing-songy type, the melodic rap. They can melodic rap. That's all I'm saying.
I'm still stuck on Lauren's comment. 50 Cent got 20 songs, y'all.
20 hits?
Yes, I believe it.
I can give him.
He probably has 3-4 albums. How many albums? Yeah. He has more than 20 songs for sure.
I think he
his
got
first album.
I think he got at least 15. So go ahead.
Nah, I don't know, but yeah, he has 20 at least 20 or more hits. No, I don't know if he has 20 hits, but he definitely has 20
songs. Yeah, 20 singles.
Right.
I don't know.
But
I don't know
Kevin,
who
is that the question is that worth the beef? If somebody come out and they talk a joke about your mama, Kevin, are you beefing with them?
Absolutely.
I'm not a beefing type of person, so And
what you gonna do? Just ignore it. So, they just talking about my mama. I guess moving on.
No. Let me tell you.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, Johnny. Let me address it. Here's the thing. Are you talking to my mom to other people, or are you just making a post or whatever? Because first, if you're making a post, I'm not going to see it because I don't be on social media like that. Now, if you're talking shit about my mom to me, then we'll have a problem. But if you're just, if you're speaking and lashing out on the internet, that is not going to reach me. So, and that doesn't matter to me.
Yes, I will send it to you, Kevin. I'm screenshotting it, and I'm like, yes, Kevin. They online talk about your mama. Come on now. If somebody talk about my, we're gonna have we got a little beef. It has to be addressed. That cannot just go on.
Maurice
I don't know if beef would be the word. I would address it, but I don't. I don't feel like I'm just not a beefer.
Right.
I will get you in line, but there will be, to me, there doesn't need to be a beef.
And if I'm an artist, I'm definitely making a diss track.
Speaking of beef, it just came to me. Nicki Minaj is a very beefy artist.
She is, but
she has beef with a lot of people.
Right.
That thing
So
needs
when
to
we were
go.
talking at the top of the conversation about certain personality types who is always beefing with somebody, that's an example right there.
I think
And
both
when
50
you
Cent
are
and
that type of
her.
person, it's like at a certain point you start to look at the person and be like, it can't be all these people. It's got,
Right.
the common denominator is you.
But people say 50 just do it for entertainment. I think he's proven it's more than that. Because even, the beef that he had with the BMF was it Meech? He fired this man, lost his job. So I think even though we think it's like so-called entertainment, like I think it's beyond that with him, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think
he's
it
like
makes good for entertainment for him. Like he makes money off of it, but I think it's beyond just, oh, I'm just doing this for entertainment. Like he's just petty.
You
Like
feel like
for
it's
real, for real.
ego?
It is something,
it's
but
like
it's
something is missing in
craziness.
his life. Something, and I think that's what I'm understanding is the people like 50 Cent, the people like these people that just be hating on you just to hate on you, exacerbate the situation. Like, even though he's making money, he has shows, you would think he's busy. You would think 50 Cent is legitimately too busy to do the things that he's doing at his age. But that further lets you know that there's something in him and other people who have these issues where they're just petty at the core. They have nothing. They're just sad. And I think it's being a sad individual, honestly.
So do you think 50 and Nicki Minaj are the Trumps of our community that just get on social media and say bullshit to piss people off, that they should get popped?
But they have an audience. So my issue with Nicki Minaj is that she feels, I just want her to know her career is
done.
in the gutter. And all
I think she knows that already.
I feel like it was already there.
I didn't even know she wasn't a citizen. I had no clue that she wasn't a citizen. And she's doing and going about things a certain way. She represented a certain community. She represented a people. She has single-handedly gone through all of that. That further lets me know that she's either run out of money or will be running out of money, because she has taken the devil's hand and is walking with it, where she cannot come back from that. Like, I've gone away with any Nicki Minaj on my Apple Music because she's not gonna make money.
Oh, I never really listened to her anyway.
She's not making money off.
We got so upset. We got so upset for Chrisette Michelle doing an inauguration. And where do we draw the line with Nicki? Nicki is done.
Nicki's done.
She's done.
She's gone.
Yeah.
For all I know, and she looks. The minute that I seen that lace, and one of them, my last sister on here, hey girl, she's saying trash and illegal, and baby, it's her hair. Once I saw that lace on the side of her head with the little gel and all that stuff, that further let me know that she's not relishing in the millions. She's a thousandaire like the rest of us, and things are crashing and burning. She hasn't had a hit in how long? She hasn't had a single in how long? And she is suffering. And now she's playing coochie coolie ga in front of Trump and looking stupid. Looking stupid. And 50 Cent, I think he just needs to grow up. It just looks stupid. It looks dumb. Go make another show. Go finish the show you already working on and make your money. Why are you worried about Ja Rule? Why are you worried about T.I.
I thought he was cool with Ja Rule now. I thought he was
You know that beef that just happened with Ja Rule? He did come with an apology, which was very mature, which I felt like in the situation, the situation on the plane with was it Yayo and all of them,
which was stupid,
those two guys, which was stupid. But I think Ja Rule was trying to get past it. But the petty person 50 Cent is, I think that will always just sit there, and it's just sad. He was like, we're grandparents now. Like, why are we dealing in this space? And that just brings a good question. Like, how do you have all these beef with all these people? It's just
sad. Just a sad individual.
We might need to take 50 Cent off our music list. Now, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I will be watching that last Power, But after that, I'm done. I'm done with 50, y'all.
Yeah, it's really sad. It really is sad.
My thing is 50, because we are talking about Nicki Minaj and 50 Cent in this conversation. Is 50 Cent's beef real, or is it just entertainment trolling? Like, some of the comments are saying versus Nicki Minaj. When I was talking about her beef, I wasn't even talking about all of this Trump stuff that's going on now with her. I'm talking about her history in the industry for years.
No,
his beefs are real for real. The beef he's had with T.I. go back years. I think they said 20, 30 years. 20, not 30, but about 10, 20 years.
They were just talking in LA about doing the verses, like all was well. And then he's been going at Tiny. And honestly, I had to look at it from a different perspective. T.I. has a family. T.I. has a wife and family. They're a blended family. They have children of their own. And 50 Cent does not have that.
He does have a family. He got kids.
But his kids don't even deal with him.
Right. They're not a unit.
I thought that's just the older
nuclear.
They're not a nuclear.
Yeah.
And so what I also have learned when it comes to people hating on you, you may have something that they don't have and they don't know how to handle it. When people have stuff that I don't have, I love them for that. I'm like, oh my gosh, you got that award, or oh my goodness, you're doing good. I'm one of those ones that's like, yo, that's my girl or that's my guy, and they doing it big. But there are people who can't see it like that, and they hate you for that.
I will say that. I've had, being an only child, parents, right? There's been situations with my mom that I feel like I've had to step in when I didn't necessarily want to, but I did. And it caused me to be out of character. You know what I mean? People don't know me for being that way. But then once I finally get on that gas, it's no brakes. That's my psychosis. You know what I mean? So then on my dad's side, like Erica said, he was friends with certain people that didn't have the lifestyle he had and didn't even have a child. So they can't be your advisory board. They don't understand.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Don't ever try to come between a parent and a child or try to say things that is disparaging. So I've seen it on all levels. And Erica kind of addressed that when she talked about people being jealous of what you have. And it could be as simple as you got a family, you have a child, you have, people that love you, and people praise that. Or it could be somebody like on my mom's end, they see, she's flourishing and they don't want to be her, don't see her be successful, or things of that. And you got to be careful with who you entertain and who you say shit to.
Right.
Yeah,
but you would think that certain things would just be off limits, like kids, children, wives. But if you don't have that, then it may not be off limits to you because you don't know how to respect those things because you don't have it yourself, Or again, that's when that jealousy start to hit.
Coming up. Absolutely.
And I just don't understand it. But I have had to understand that the way I think is not how other people should think, or how, you know what I'm saying? But I've had to come to the realization, shout out to my girl Stephanie, because we talk a lot. I have to respect how other people feel, but then I don't have to deal with them if we do not align in certain ways. So a lot of the issues that I've seen recently in certain people's actions, they don't know how to pick up the phone, tell you what's going on, relay what their issue is, but they will put it out there on the street for other people to be entertained by what they're saying about you. And I absolutely hate that. We are just too old to be doing dumb stuff like that. And I'm going to talk to that person. It's just going to take some time because in reality, I have had to be okay stepping back and hearing what people have to say and absorbing it. And then I'm going to tackle it when I feel it's appropriate, especially if I don't try to do wrong by people. That's what helps me sleep at night, is that I don't try to do anything to anybody, but damn it, people always got something to say about me, baby.
Well, my thing is, if you friends with people and you aligning yourself with people, come on now, you at a certain point you get to choose if you want to deal with that and continue down that path. And then sometimes you just got to make peace with the fact that that may have worked back then. This doesn't work anymore. We're different people, and sometimes you grow and sometimes you grow apart. And that goes for friendships, relationships. And it's to me, it really, at this big age, losing friends that you were really close to and had history with, it feels like a relationship when it dissolves. It's like, wow, I've never felt that way about losing a friendship, but it hurts. It really does, because it's just like, wow, I thought we knew each other better than, like, why are we tripping over this? Why is this small thing really causing us to trip like this?
But you have to realize when you have a friendship breakup like that, it's because they've been not liking you in the first place. Especially if you're the one, like, yo, we're friends. We cool. But that other person has this crazy amount of discourse about you.
Yep.
Maybe they've been not liked you. That's what's coming out for me. Is seeing people for who they really are. Or like when they're not, if you're in a different room and they have the opportunity to speak on you, and then those other friends allow them to speak on you, that's the crazy part. Calm the hell. So that's why I've gone ahead and compartmentalized my friends group. I'm just not as, out the bubble as I used to, because I realized people be trying it. They love. Shout out to my line sister Christine. She noticed. She be like, "Girl, why people keep trying you?" And I be sitting there like, I must be living life the best way I can, and people hate it. And then I'm gonna keep doing it. So I'm gonna have to eliminate them, because they're not gonna appreciate the journey that I'm on, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You gotta say like Kevin, moving on.
Look, that's become your new hashtag for this year.
Damn.
Let me ask this question. Oh,
he was saying, was Chris Rock wrong? Chris should have got slapped the way he did. I don't care what you say. And I love the fact that Will Smith.
She loves violence, is what she was going to say. She loves violence. It turns her on. Because that night when we talked about it, she was so in love with what she saw Will Smith do. I said, Lord have mercy. He didn't got up here and ruin his Oscar moment. And you said, yeah, that's exactly what he should have done. He did that right.
Oh,
Brandon, let me just say this. As a woman who is extremely independent, I have never had, outside of my dad, and I've had a few people that's been a little, little shit starters and stuff, but I always wanted a man who do not play about me. Like, who does not.
Drug dealer.
Like, it's not
what?
Gangster.
No. I don't know why he's saying
that's just a macho man.
I like a man who don't play about me. And I to this day, if there's a man that's like, babe, you all right? Is something not right? I'll be there in 15 minutes. Like, I love that. Like, does not play about me. So when I
like that energy,
I do. And so when I saw Will Smith get out his seat,
I'm gonna have to re-release the episode.
Wait, hold on. She liked that energy until it's directed at her.
Right.
Now,
right.
Just because the man standing on 10 toes by his wife don't mean he do that with everybody.
No.
That's a little reach. That's a little reach.
Yeah. Because let me tell you, and if you
really say, get in there and cook my cornbread.
You done made me ruin my Oscar win. Get down them steps.
You got to be careful with that macho
but
shit.
He chose it. But he chose to get up. But I love a man because I wouldn't play about my man. Johnny.
Right. But Will Smith is quiet. Like, y'all know Will Smith kind of quiet, reserved. So even when everybody saw that smack around the world, everyone was we thought it was staged. So
we did.
So that's not like his natural instance per se. You get what I'm saying? But it's some things that's going on and it just take you to that line and you like, you know what? This is the last straw. This is the last time you gonna say so. Right.
Yeah.
And I guess that was that day.
And I loved it. I just think if your significant other, they can be cool, calm, collected. They can go about things amicably. They can do all the things.
Because you have to be.
But
in order to make
I
it in
am
this
being
world.
dragged,
trying to have them in prison now.
If I'm being dragged on stage, and my husband can tell that I'm not okay. Now, when I have thought he would get on stage, no, I'm willing to say, let's meet him outside, out back when it's done. But the fact that he got on stage, I said, he don't play about her, baby. I'm not mad because there's a lot of men who will not represent for you. They little, they're a little too, oh, it's gonna be all right. No,
He could have said what he said and not slapped him across the face. Is all I'm saying.
He could have gone like this in the crowd, like I'm gonna get you
Right.
after the show.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Lord, and that wouldn't have been believable, but
And that's
Get
okay.
you.
Well, not the little fist you put up, Johnny.
I just want the best for the culture. I'm like, don't get out there and make the people look at us like, oh, here these niggas go again. Look at them. Look at them. Look at what they doing.
But the way he reared back though and went,
Nobody
like,
thought that would ever come from Will Smith. I'm gonna be honest. Ain't nobody say that.
The way that I
Ain't
spit out
nobody
my
say
sugar
that.
cookie toast crunch when I was watching it.
You know what it gave me? It gave me Jada must have called him a pussy the night before, and he had something to prove. Because I just, for the life of me, I was like, why? It didn't require all of that to me.
but you know, they had some things going on because he actually talked.
They
a lot.
did because after the fact, that's what all that stuff with August Alsina. It was like a lot of things that came out after the fact, right?
We still don't know what Jada was doing with August Alsina, do we? Because he got a whole boyfriend now, so.
Lord.
Look.
It's too much.
I thought they said what they was. I thought we did know what they was doing. I thought
we did in a relationship.
Breaking
relationship.
Right.
Yeah. I thought they both have said that. You know,
they did.
And Will said that. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
On
you
the
know,
they
have entanglements. We don't know nothing, but see, we regular people. We don't have time for what them rich people be doing. We don't know.
They did say that it was an entanglement, but they never said what entangled. What does that mean?
It's the movie by Disney, Tangled with the girl, whatever her name, Rapunzel.
So they was
whatever.
doing some dirty dancing or something. But...
Shit, I don't know.
But you know, God bless. But you know, no, I do not like drug dealers and thugs. That is not my vibes. Thank you.
She say that now till she find her a good drug dealer.
I'm good on that.
Okay,
I am good on that.
One.
Thank you very much.
Is that an oxymoron?
It definitely is.
Let me ask this:
a good drug dealer is a pharmacist.
I know that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. No, please don't do that.
Let me ask this question. How do you respond to mystery beef? And what I mean by that is somebody beefing with you and you don't know about it.
I don't know.
And I feel I have experienced that before, and you know, a world.
And what happened? And what happened, Kevin?
And I was like, they mad at me? Like, what did I do? Me, not me, Kevin. Kevin Jenkins. What?
Wow.
Kodak.
What did I do? So
if it's a secret beef, leave it a secret. Shit.
Yeah, I had secret beef, and like you said, what I did, moved on.
Right, leave it a secret.
It is what it is. If you want to secretly beef, then guess what? They don't want to have all the energy. It doesn't. Right. You know, at the end of the day, it's like whatever.
Well, what if it's somebody you really care about though?
You got to move on.
That means that they.
That means they really don't like
you. She said, "Cut the weight."
Well, to answer your question again, I think we may have bumped up against this, but there are people who will befriend you who don't like you. That's what I'm learning too, is that certain people just want to be in the cast. They just want to kind of be there. And when things don't go their way, instead of saying, hey, this happened, what happened, you know, to get clarity, it's like, I already didn't like you, so I'm about to just run this in the ground. And so that's what I'm dealing with the mutual friend. I mean, just so much to say on social media, but cannot pick up the phone, even though I have messaged them, text them. They could have said something was wrong, but they took time out of their day to just act like that. But then when you ask them what's wrong and you want to talk about it, oh yeah, I love them, I'll come to fake. But the comment on the screen says, what about family beef? I don't experience that too much, but I do know others who have.
Yes. To me, the family beef is just like a friendship beef. It's for me, if it's not the 4 people in my house, the 2 I create, and the one I chose to be with, then I don't know. It'd be easy for me to say, toodles. I mean, because when you lost the most important people to you already, other people that cause you strife and cause you beef and
They
just don't
don't
have good
matter.
They don't
intentions
matter.
for you, it's just so easy to see that and be like, you know what? Life is too short. I, I can't do it.
Piggybacking off
Especially when
of
you know
what
you're a good person, and it's like, well, why am I tolerating this when it's something I didn't even create?
mhm.
So I just be like, you gotta
Mm-hmm.
go. You
Yeah.
gotta go.
Has any of
Yeah.
you witnessed family beef? Like maybe not been involved, but witnessed family beef. And what do you do in that situation? Because I have witnessed it
I just
and
told you what to do.
what cut them out. But if I'm not the person who's in it, then it's just like I'm just watching with a snack. Like what?
Brandon is
Well,
over
I
there
would
ready
say
to
what
get
you
it.
gotta do, Kevin, is
I
watch
have
with the side
nothing.
eye and be cautious because you have
If
to
they will
watch
do it to
who's
somebody
starting
else,
it.
they'll
Yes,
do it to
who's saying
you.
what? Because once they don't have that person to focus on, then who's the next target? Because it's always
It's
gonna be somebody.
it's always
And
gonna be
this
some
is
bad
exactly what I
individual.
said, Johnny's. The fact
Hmm.
that other family members can stand around and not say, you damn it wrong. Guess what? It's
Hmm.
me today. It's gonna be your funky ass tomorrow. And don't
Right.
come to me looking
Right.
for me to align with you because I'm gonna say no. I had to stand 10 toes down in the way that I felt about a situation. I moved on. So don't
Hmm.
drag me into this shit no more. You on your own.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, and I'm gonna get to your comment, Lauren, because I see it and I will tell you what's going on. First of all, the amount of times that Brandon has said funky ass is sending me right now. It is sending me right now.
You trying to match your whore.
A horse.
And moving on. Like
To be honest with you, again, when you're good people, you move the best way that you can. You're gonna insult people down the line, you're gonna make people mad, but that is
Hmm.
not your intention. The negativity
Hmm.
is not within you, but things happen sometimes and it is off-putting because you're like, dang, that's not the kind of person that I am. But some
Hmm.
people may receive your actions as such, but I am learning there are people who are miserable, absolutely
yes. And will
miserable,
test your
and
game
they will do anything to
to
tear
make
you
you
down, and they could have all the
Hmm.
things in the world going for them, but the minute
but
they have the
misery
opportunity to
loves
tear
company.
you down, it's
Uh-huh.
like, but you got to be strong enough to realize what it is and say, you know what, I'm not even going to get engaged with that. That's why I'm letting a lot of you whores spiral out in real time. I'm just going to let you have your
What I've
moment,
learned
but I
is
see you.
deal with people that got as much to lose as you do. And if you stay at that level, some people ain't even worth the fight.
Hmm.
Child, half these people ain't worth it all at all. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just trash. And you would think that they have so much going on, so many beautiful things happening in their life. No, they are sitting back counting what's in your hand versus realizing what's in theirs. I'm like, what the hell is that? What are you doing?
And see, it's something that was posted on Instagram that said, I looked at your hand to see if you had enough. You looked at my hand to see if I had more than you.
Mm. Mm.
I'm
That's
not laughing at you,
perspective right
Brandon.
there.
I'm not
I
laughing
mean,
at you,
really, you
Brandon.
just said it in a different way, but that's the way your
Look at
so-called
Right.
friends see things.
Look at Maurice's comment. This is a hot mess.
Actually, Maurice, I have witnessed that too.
Wow.
For the
Yep, I've
Welcome,
seen a
listeners,
gangster
fight.
grandma.
I've seen a fight at my grandma's house too, honey. Honey.
Yes, I have.
It
I
wasn't
don't
no
know what
guns
they go
drawn.
down at the grandma house.
It wasn't no guns drawn, but it was a fight.
Now it
No,
won't
it
no
was guns
guns.
drawn
The
at mine.
guns was the
Yes.
fist.
Okay.
Maurice said, I witnessed it and guns were drawn in grandma's house. Y'all can't be disrespecting grandma's house. So Courtney said, lost my mother and my family on her side got real funny, especially her brother. And I had to cut them real quick. Lord, Courtney, you about to set off a fire. Look at Brandon.
Courtney is just echoing my life. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Brandon is like, wait a minute.
Johnny's got the same situation.
Now look at this. Look at this. She said, lose a parent, you will see real quick. And you would think that that would not be the case.
It is
how is that even the case?
Because you're dealing with people that are jealous, envious, who want to be in control and control the narrative. all the things, not being respectful of a person's child. Though that I'm a child, I'm an adult child now. You can't treat me like I'm 12. So it's all the things, all of that.
Yeah, I think that that's really sad. That even when people passing, you would extend yourself to be of service to the family, their children, everybody. You would extend yourself, but these people, I don't understand.
That's the kind of person I am. You lose a parent or lose a child, lose anybody, I'm gonna text, call you. Okay, you good? You know what I mean? But to have no one in your corner, that's some fucked up shit. That's, to me, that's some mental health issues. Fuck them.
Yeah, well,
and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, like
from the bottom of your foot. Yeah, from the bottom of your foot. But let me go back to what Lauren said. He said y'all need to allow guests on the show. So Lauren, we did an all call in the beginning, like, you know, we want to come on and talk about stuff. But now, if you're talking about guests joining in the midst, we have done that too. Yes, I think we would have to go live. Like, we would have to, like, we're live right now, but we're in a studio, right? So I have, you know, I might have to send StreamYard a message saying, you know, can you create a link where we could have guests appear on the screen and we can exit them? Yeah, pop in, pop out. So we have to be super intentional when we have guests come on. But we've had it not too long ago. It was like a month or a half ago.
Come on, Lauren.
I had to send them a link and then they were able to come in the studio. But Lauren, if you want to come on, just shoot us a text. Shoot me a text and come on. Lauren probably done got up here. He said, yeah, I got something to say.
The mic is on. Yeah, the mic is on. Yeah, say it.
During the podcast will be fantastic though. I have to see what's going on with this, but I hope that y'all have enjoyed yourself. Oh yeah, Lauren said he'll come up there. Hey, baby, listen, we'll have you on. I'll ping you. But I hope you all enjoyed this episode. And if you're not watching it live on Facebook or Instagram, or even y'all are on my Instagram watching, but we're on Facebook and YouTube. If you would like to listen to this episode, you can go to all podcast platforms. We'll have it up sooner than later, and share it with your friends and family if you enjoyed it. We had a good time. But Johnny's, did you ever say why you needed to wear your hat?
Yeah, yes, I had to tell the people what my beef. Oh, honey. So I was trying to think, like, what is my beef right now? Like, I don't have beef with people. So my beef is with my hair, y'all. I'm not taking my hat off, but I went out on Friday and had a good time with my peoples. And, you know, I got a little leave out at the top. Y'all know, if you know, you know. Honey, that leave out, I'm natural. I'm beefing right now. So that's why I got my little hat on, had to throw this little scarf on. I was like, I got like a little cowgirl because the hair is beefing. My natural hair is beefing. The leave out is beefing.
But Johnny was living her best life when we was out. But I did look over her. Shout out to Toya. Her and Toya, we in the party. Dog, when I tell you them jokes was like going like this, I said, oh no. I mean, it was so turned up. I did.
I told Toya, I said, hey, you got a little pro going on, cuz.
Don't do us. So I'm
it was all love. It was all love.
I'm gonna make it through this week, but I'm gonna have to get some braids or something back to help us, honey.
Honey, listen,
you already know.
But it just got hot real fast. It got hot real fast. So before we even walk in,
y'all had a good time.
We did.
It was a time.
We did.
I got post video. I got put in my story. Johnny's, I'm gonna put that shit in my stories. Just watch out for my stories. Thick Model Chick on Instagram. And Lauren, we love you too. Look, we trust you to come on here and tell it like it is.
Yeah.
Lauren is one of our Aggie friends. He's been there from the beginning. Look, he might come on here and tell all kinds of stuff. Like one time he let me borrow his car. He let me borrow his car, and he said I left ketchup packets or something all in the car. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't do that. He's like, yes, you did. So he might come on here and just tell it all. Yeah, Courtney, wigs. I think I have wigs, but I don't know what I'm doing with them. I got them in my modeling phase, but I never put it on. So
I got some wigs for you.
Bye. Good day, Kevin. He brought me all synthetics, but they was for, it was love though when he brung it. It was when he pulled when he help us, Jesus. Yeah.
It was the thought, Erica, that counts. It was the thought. He was thinking of you.
Lauren
She
said,
just
"Nah,
always
keep
be
it buck,
too
no old
good."
stories." It's okay. We love an old story. We tell it like it is on here. It is quite all right. Me and Kevin and Johnny, and even Brandon, we go down memory lane a lot, so it's quite all right. But we hope y'all enjoyed tonight's episode. Have a great work week. Be safe.
And try not to go off on them hoes at work.
Right.
Because every day they testing your gangster too.
Mhm.
That's the beef.
You know, one day, once we hit, we start making millions of dollars having this podcast, we'll talk about work in a whole different light then. But till then, we got to be careful. But y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.